We don't have any more ore. Great. Wait. Gandalf can set things on fire. Do that. All of our resources are running low by the looks of it. That ain't right. Gotta do something about that. Oh shit. He's getting his ass wrecked. We don't want that. Where the hell are you going? Alright, we need to get rid of the ghosts and the ghost house, because they're just making everything much more difficult than they need to be. They're making things more difficult. Great, Aragorn's getting beaten up by invisibles again. But we got the long range visibility for the rangers now, so we should be pretty fine. Just gotta keep him out of danger and we'll be good. Unfortunately, that is as difficult as not getting killed when you're getting attacked massively by the looks of it. Because he just wants to get into fights. Prick. Alright. We're doing good. I think we got this sorted out. Of course, the enemy is trying to rebuild the base as we're destroying their current one, which is very cocky of them. But it's not uncommon. Oh, I bet they were feeling pretty smart. Oh, we gonna put this tower here and put all the slave masters in there. That's gonna be smart. Well, unfortunately it wasn't, because you can just tell Gimli to take the tower. Oh, come on. How did they waste all of the resources so quickly? And some of the bastards managed to get away, I think. Which is less than optimal. They probably did. Shit. But yeah, like I said, this mission isn't all that difficult. It's just that it's a bit rough. But we got this base sorted out pretty easily. The issue now is that, well, we don't really have a base to go to. This is our base. That's all we got. And we gotta make the most out of it. Wait. Get these bastards out and yeah, let's get to the hard lever upgrade. More armor for your elves is always a good idea. Never pass it up. Stupid Nazgul. What the hell were you thinking was gonna happen? Of course, the bastard runs away whenever he gets in danger. That's a very typical strategy of the enemy heroes. Whenever they're in absolute danger, they run, because they're a bunch of pussies. If you have a decent enough army, you can deal with that pretty easily, especially if you got elves. They can outright decimate the bastard before he escapes. Not that it matters much. Now in the other later Lord of the Rings strategy games, you'll be able to sell your units to recycle some of the lost resources, which is a nice little thing. I really like that feature. And this one doesn't have that. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Why do they put the war post there? It doesn't do anything. Must be a bug or something, because there's literally no reason for them to put the war post here. They never use this plot of land. I've also been thinking about doing the Shining Force Let's Play, but as you probably know, Shining Force isn't exactly a short game, nor is it particularly easy to talk over, so it's most likely gonna be a post-commentary kind of a deal. Which means I need to record it, which means I actually need to sit down and start playing it again. Which means I'm going to feel incredibly lazy at some point. And that's no good. You know, I wanted to talk about a whole lot of things, but I forgot most of them. Sounds typical of me. Whatever. Whenever I remember what I was supposed to talk about, I'll bring it up. Oh, shit. Here we go. Aragorn, save the dude. Fuck, the stupid ranger is also poisoned. Oh, but never mind, he's back to normal. The thing about the Nazgul blades are that they poison just like the Haradrim things, but they're not as effective. They don't last nearly as long as the Haradrim ones do, which is a good thing. Anyway, we're in a part of the city where we are summoning graves infinitely. If you destroy the warp posts, I think it'll stop spawning them, or at the very least they won't spawn in as large amounts as they do now. Right now we're not really a threat, but, well, they are raves. They're making us absolutely visible to just about everything that wants us dead. So we gotta do something about that. Who's this cunt? Why do we keep sending a thing here? Okay, keep sending the slave driver, the slave master, but there's no fucking reason to do that. He doesn't do anything. He just puts a warp post randomly and just stands there until he dies. Either of old age or from being attacked by my forces. He dies one way or another. Ah, barricade. Well, we nearly got to the source of these ghosts. Now looks like the ghosts still show up no matter what. But yeah, they don't show up nearly as much, which is a good thing. Oh, look at that! Who's approaching us now?
An objective has been completed. We are under attack.
We must hold true. As you request.
Having Aragorn in this mission maxed out is not necessarily essential, but it really helps. Plus, Anduril's Fury is awesome. It deals so much damage against Nazgul because we count as both the hero and the wraith at the same time, so we get an even huger extra damage bonus dealt to them, which makes life a lot easier when dealing with them. Doesn't mean you should let yourself off the hook too easy, you know. You can't relax around the bastards, because if there's a few of them and they have an escort or something, they're still gonna kick your ass. Just gotta be careful. Yeah, you hide. We take care of this orb.
You have taken control of a place of power.
This is the dark orb of reforming. As long as this insidious orb of Sauron's design is under evil's control, the Black Riders can reform near it after being struck down in battle. Which means it's just a resurrection tool. Get off the damn ground, you sons of bitches. We use this orb to resurrect the fallen wraiths.
Choose as you will.
My bow.
Pretty nasty if you ask me, but
Quickly.
whatever. As you can see, it is now under our control, so if any wraith actually dies now,
Fought him.
he's not coming back.
Quickly.
As it should be.
Quietly.
But now we need to get a hold of that other orb before we actually storm the tower. You can already see some warp posts. You need to destroy those to weaken and eventually nullify the effect of a tower, which is health drain. Right, the enemies should be right here. Yeah, here we are, sons of bitches. I think we got the maximum damage upgrade, which really is helpful. Would be better if you had the maximum armor upgrade as well, which is even better. But you can't have everything now, can we?
Control of a place.
Now what is this? Ah, this thing allows the Black Riders to attack several targets at the same time, which is a bad thing. But now we can't do even that. No, we can't do shit at the moment. We're totally whacked out. Let's move the ranger a bit closer and put the concealment on here. Right.
Your camp is under attack.
Are you kidding me? Who's attacking? A ghost? Jesus. How did he get poisoned? That's so weird. Why would a ghost bother going all this way just to, you know, attack? Okay, so this warp post doesn't do the effect yet. The ones right next to the tower will do it. So watch out. It's a good idea to have Gimli around because of his siege aura. Plus, we got Gandalf, so he can just set the damn posts ablaze, dealing extra damage while they're being destroyed. I'm not gonna send my entire fleet on them though, because that is dangerous. Okay, now run away because the Black Riders are cunts. You wouldn't want to get attacked by them this at a time like this, you know. Yeah, now look at that damage output. Damn, swipe, swipe, and gone. Poor bastards never stood a chance. Not only that, but they are incapable of poisoning us now. They have been severely weakened. They are pushovers. Now it's said that the orb that he took allows the Black Riders to revive themselves after they are killed. Now don't be fooled. This doesn't mean that once you take it, they will never respawn ever again once they are dead. No, they just won't respawn as quickly. Because while they control it, they respawn pretty much instantaneously. When they don't have it, it takes a bit of time for them to respawn. And that, I believe, is the Lord of the Nazgul, which we can knock the shit out of him if he just tried. He has nowhere to go, so this is gonna be pretty fun. Let's stun him. He's only a level 7. Oh, he's gonna get his ass wrecked. Look at that. Oh yeah. Where are you going, you bastard? Got nowhere to go. We're on your turf now. And he's dead. But now we can't really approach the tower at this point. Our buddies here are quite wounded. We could just wait and let them heal up. Or we could actually put our units to good use. Wait, is everyone level 10? Yeah, good. Let's give him some extra boost of health and go destroy more warp posts. Everyone's affected equally whenever they approach the tower. But, well, of course, since the warposts are being gradually destroyed, makes it kinda difficult for the tower spell to do anything to us.
Make haste.
The spell has been weakened 3 times now. I think there's only 2 more posts left. One over here and one behind the tower, I believe. Unless this is the last one. Oh yeah, that was the last one. That's it. Once you do that, the mission is over.
We have done it! The dark shadow cast by this evil tower is no more!
And the Tower of Dark Sorcery was reclaimed in the name of Gondor. None of the Nazgul would haunt the lands near the sister cities of Minas Ithil and Minas Tirith again.
It's kind of difficult to do that when you're dead. Huh, took 35 minutes. I gotta say that's kind of like a speed record for myself. I usually take a lot more time, but then again I'm more careful. So we only got one more mission left, the Pass of Kirith Gorgor.
Sauron has amassed a legion of minions to push forth from the Black Gates. Aragorn leads soldiers of the free peoples of Middle-earth against the evil forces. However, he does not know the peril that awaits.
Why does Middle-earth have a trademark on it? That's so stupid. Like, seriously, why not just put a copyright on every little letter that's written in here instead? Surely that will make everything look good.
The enemy's army has advanced through the Black Gates. Unopposed, they will march out of Mordor into the lands of men. The task at hand is clear. Stop them here and drive them back!
The threat you face is greater than you perceive, son of Arathorn. I come to you from the path ahead with news of what awaits. The enemy completes 3 claws of Gorgoroth as we speak. To what evil intent, I know not. Prepare!
So the Nazgul appear to be revitalized again. We only have one objective: destroy the final enemy encampment. Rightfully so, this is indeed the last mission of the game. For the good guys, at least.
I shall go. At your service, certainly.
We'll be spending some time preparing our forces here. Good thing the wilderness outpost is already up. You can sell some of the items that you have, like the barracks and the foundry once again, because, well, you could do this mission with other army types, you know, like you could try a combined effort of the men of Gondor, Rohan, the dwarves, elves, maybe a couple of horns as well, and Bjornings. But I think the best way to go about it is once again getting an army of invisible elf archers, cause there's gonna be quite a bit of bastards, but they're not very smart on using the wraiths in this mission. I'm not sure if it was entirely intentional or not, considering we just mashed Minas Morgul. Or maybe I'm just remembering things wrong once again. We'll find out soon enough. One thing is certain though, you'll need some serious firepower, and those archers have it. You gotta show them what for. Once again, all of the heroes are back here. You're not gonna see some of the people that you've seen in Lothlorien naturally, because they are on their own path. Like Frodo is currently in Mordor, approaching Mount Doom. The other hobbits are doing whatever they were doing in the movie. I can't quite remember what it was again, but you probably do. If I spent a bit of time thinking about it, I would remember it too, because, well, I've seen the movie too many times. But not at the moment, I'm afraid. Ah, we got those upgrades through. Good. We don't have a ranger outpost. So let's get the eagle eye first.
Ready.
Need a few more rocks for this.
A building has been
It's a good idea to get a hold of the rangers as soon as possible, because, well, it just happens that for the last mission of the game they will be throwing in some Haradrim as well. You would expect that, really. You would expect the enemy to throw its best forces at you in this very mission. So you gotta prepare accordingly. Hell, you can't even summon Frodo through the stronghold. I think you normally can. Not that I remember, actually. Once again, having all of your heroes at level 10 would be a good idea. But by this point you should have them at level 10 just by playing normally. Like if you use your heroes quite a bit, you should have them at level 10 by now. If you don't for some reason, well, what the hell? You're gonna need to do something about it, because here we'll definitely meet a lot of opposition. So it's best that the heroes stay more or less intact, more or less buffed out. Alright, we got a ranger and he's got the binoculars. We should be fine for now. Now let's get some other upgrades for the elves. Unfortunately, we're constantly lacking money. So what I'm gonna do is skip ahead and make an army, because, well, we already seen this, we talked about this. We don't have to see the more boring parts. So just a moment, we'll be right back.